Fan Zhendong is a Chinese table tennis player well known for his explosive and powerful shots. However, in this video, I will instead analyze his serve tactics and how those serves really complement and set up his powerful attacks. Hopefully this video will help you to develop great serve tactics and immensely improve your game. Fan Zhendong usually uses two main types of serves, namely the pendulum serve and the reverse pendulum serve. Now for the pendulum serve, Fan Zhendong usually serves either backspin or side backspin. Now this pendulum serve is less risky and more predictable in terms of the type of return he will get, which is usually a backhand or forehand push or a backhand flick. Now let us look into example 1. Here, Fan Zhendong uses a pendulum side backspin serve towards the opponent's forehand. Because of the serve's length, spin, and position, the forehand push will often be the easier option for his opponent. After Fan Zhendong sees the relative position of the ball, he can then use his quick footwork to explosively attack the third ball. This first strategy is using the serve to set up the third ball attack. Now going into the second example. Here, Fan Zhendong uses his regular serving motion, and we can see that his opponent starts to inch towards the left. Now in this position, his opponent was ready to backhand flick the ball. However, Fan instead does a sudden and fast pendulum serve cross court, resulting in a bad position and return from his opponent. Now this second strategy is changing the serve placement every once in a while. Going into the third example, Fan Zhendong sets up his attack by doing a fast long serve to his opponent's backhand. This forces a quick reaction by his opponent, and Fan Zhendong was able to then use his powerful backhand to finish the point. This third strategy is using a fast long serve to create an attack advantage. However, it is important to note that a faster serve will usually equal a faster return, so make sure to always be ready on your feet. As we can see here, if the opponent is ready, a fast serve can sometimes lead to easy mistakes, so keep that risk in mind. In this fourth example, we see how Fan doesn't always attack directly after the serve. Here, we see how he used a simple side backspin pendulum serve to his opponent's backhand. After his opponent pushes the ball, Fan then returns with a push as well, waiting for the opportunity to attack. After pushing the ball down the line, his opponent then returns the ball quite awkwardly, giving Fan the opportunity to attack. Fan was able to use his quick footwork to pivot and attack the ball with his forehand. This strategy is using a safer approach and eventually finding an attacking opportunity. Now let us look into his reverse pendulum serves. His reverse pendulum serve is known to be more dynamic and aggressive, but first we must understand serve positions. Let's look into the first position. If we imagine a server from position 1, the reverse pendulum serve can angle towards the left, the middle, or the right side in these trajectories. However, interestingly, if we consider the server to be in position 2, notice how the serve trajectories change as the ball goes to the right, the middle, and the left of the table. Now, particularly looking at the last angle, the ball really curves outwards of the table, and this makes it really effective due to the difficulty of returning the steep angle along with the heavy spin. Now let us look into the first example. Fan Zhendong uses the reverse pendulum serve from position 2 into the opponent's forehand. If you watch my video regarding spin serves, I mentioned how the spin of a reverse pendulum serve naturally carries the ball in the opposite direction of where it's curving towards, or in this case, towards Fan's forehand. However, notice how he loosely holds his backhand stance instead of directly overcommitting with his forehand, and only after Fan knows the ball's trajectory does he actually prepare his forehand and attack the ball. He does the same serve here, getting an extended rally and eventually winning the point. Moving on to the second example, this time he serves from position 1. Now with the heavy spin from the reverse pendulum serve, it is often more difficult to get a quality return from a passive play. We can see how a passive push created a disadvantage for his opponent. Fan can then attack the ball. We can also see the same thing here. His opponent's passive return created an easy attack opportunity for Fan Zhendong. There are moments when a push can be an effective return, but the overall incentive is often to force an attack on the ball, especially with half-long or longer serves, and this can lead to easy mistakes by the opponent.